Build, co-create, and lead from an open heart. Build, co-create, lead within an open heart. The Capricorn invitation that's coming through in this now, heavily supported and loved up by our ancestors, let alone whatever divinity you hold space for, 2-2 on the timer. So this build message and master builder energy is very much so being amplified and supported at this time. If you build it, they will come kind of vibes. This is not the time to give up on yourself or what you have been co-creating in alignment with curiosities and or callings of your heart and soul as of late. I'm feeling that this is a Capricorn energy of like the download and vision that's coming through that I'm feeling, sensing, knowing, and imagining is a future fulfilled version of ourselves. And I'm seeing like living ancestor type of vibes. So an elder version of self. It doesn't inherently have to be far off. Take what resonates for you, leave what doesn't, right? I am feeling though a future version of self that because a key word, term, vibration, point coming through with this Capricorn energy is legacy. Legacy, legacy, legacy vibes, right? That's Kendrick, right? Comment down below that song, please. Oh no, wait, it's loyalty. But loyalty to your legacy. Loyalty to yourself. Spirit fingers are talking, we're feeling it, we're feeling it. Resonance, meow. Okay, so, Capricornia vibe. Legacy. Build, co-create, and lead with an open heart. That in and of itself allow that way of being, that modus operandi, that new MO, this updated, upgraded operating system that you are operating from, operating on, operating within. Take your preposition of choice. The Capricorn invitation is like literally build, co-create, and lead from an open heart, with an open heart, within an open heart. And that is going to, I don't, I don't give about how cliche this is. We're not chasing novelty here. We are receiving relevance and taking resonance on this platform, on this, well, at least on this channel, on this gig. The novelty comes in the delivery, all right? The message will be what it needs to be in whatever form it needs to be. And what's coming through is like, it is, I feel as though if you are resonating with this and you're receiving this transmission, you have already been making decisions and taking inspired actions in alignment with your heart and heart space. And I'm feeling making sacrifices, going up the mountain, which at times had very steep inclines, I'm getting, representing challenge, adversity. For some, perhaps you want to name it struggle, and there's no judgment there. Especially because in light of it all, in spite of it all, in love of it all, you have chosen to consistently persevere and move onward and upward. It doesn't mean you didn't take breaks on certain levels of the mountain, right? Like, of course, um, sometimes by choice, sometimes not so much. Sometimes feeling very well provisioned, other times scavenging for like berries and living on prayers, period. And honestly, I'm saying this to bring levity to the truth, not to take away from it, to invite lightheartedness because let me invite y'all. Hopefully you already embrace this. Laughter is an amazing form of healing, form of medicine. Lightheartedness also allows for sweetness and softness and playfulness and silliness to accompany us on the journey as well. It is like joy is a revolutionary act, period. um, to be a joyful and loving person in light of all of the adversity, challenge, trauma, like drama, chaos, madness, and confusion you have lived through, you have survived through, and that you are thriving through. Ooh, they even, did you hear that snap with the left hand? She's fierce tonight. Divine feminine rising energy. And you know what? I haven't seen this like bracelet in like days, maybe even weeks. I haven't clocked it. And then spirit guided me to it tonight. It was like, you're gonna wear it on tonight. So channeling this feminina, Venusian, Aphrodite energy. Yeah, you can even see it. It's and serving face, like face card energy. So the self love game is real and strong. Your Capricornian future self, you don't have to be a Capricorn, but this energy, this legacy version, like this future fulfilled version that's smiling, that I'm channeling, has this grin because you have built, co created, and led 0707 on the timer, a divine empire in alignment with your soul, with your holiest and high heart, because you continued up the mountain and you have climbed and overcome several mountains by that point of that future slash elder version of self. And I want to hold space for the fact that it's also the highest and holiest version of yourself. Like that is a version of you that is also more ascended. It is accessible and it is now vibrationally 744 was just on the time. It is up to us though to live as that elder version of self has had is. But like dead ass. Like also I'm bringing a lot of playfulness because spirit is really trying to break me further free. You want to talk about Chiron wound healing into being more comfortable 818 on the timer confirmation round. Lions Gate is gonna be well, it's always relevant, so let's not even play pretend like this year is more relevant. It's always relevant. Show up and continue showing up and continue to build, co-create, and lead from an open heart. Like my heart is open. That's what inspired me to come and do this transmission is because I just had a breakthrough moments ago, personal breakthrough of the next layer of feeling an open heart and willing to share, to express myself without fear, coming from a place of love and joy and like honestly just wanting to live a more loving and joyful life and share that and raise that vibe up with the collective. The most sustainable empire we could ever hope to co-create is one that is founded in integrity and love and consistent inspired action that we can be increasingly like I'm feeling like compound interest more proud of and fulfilled by. This is Thank you for bearing with me while I really anchor in this channel 1010 on the time. Because this is real legacy that holds space for prosperity, wealth, stability, generosity, celebration, play, silliness, truly inspired and passionate co-creations of many forms. And I also felt guided to share this heart message with y'all because so many of the full moon and Capricorn things that, for those of you who maybe follow social media accounts or read about, um, I guess, the more conventional astrology insights and facts and interpretations and things of that nature, so much of that is coming at you, and it makes sense, with especially with Capricorn energy, with a lot of practical information. 11 on the timer. Practical information for grounding and actions to take. Spirit is wanting me to honor all of that pragmatic advice and also invite us to, like, this transmission is really for, it's not just a mindset calibration, it's a heart set calibration, a soul calibration. It's about reconnecting not only with the why, yeah, not only with the why now you do what you do what you do. Notice how I said you do with you do with do, you do with you do. And by this, obviously it's within, but I'm going up to represent highest and holiest self, but it's really within the heart. But it's like there's the with through the heart space because it's the what? Portal. Yes, they got me like elevating, like cigarette emojiing out. If you know, you know. And it's not just about the why now, it's also about the why legacy. The why then. The why them. Oh my god, I love you, Holy Spirit. Oh my god, I love you, Holy Spirit. Oh my god, I love you, Holy Spirit. Not just the why now, not just the why, not just the why then, also the why them. The why them, your legacy, the generations that carry on after you. And this is not limited to just um parents. Thank you, Spirit. Like it definitely shouts y'all out. Meow meow meow. Thank you, parents. Thank you, loving parents, especially healthy parents, especially love for all because we want love because love heals all. Meow meow meow. This is for like we all. Ooh, my accent coming out. Like we all have the opportunity to make an impact, to impact those really of any age and background. Let's be honest. Let alone those who have an increased likelihood of outliving us in these physical vessels. Now, I'm definitely somebody who is really open to aligned and blessed concepts of not aging up and aging out the vessel. Like, I really want to channel, some Kuan Yin level lifetime and compassion. Set the intention, set the goal. If you don't aim high, you're never going to get there. Oh, there we go. That's that Capricorn. Also, like, up and up. Like, channel that ambition. I ain't judging you. Go and get your money. Hey, go and get your money. Yep. Grind and pray. August Alcina maybe coming through. Especially the get your money part. It's like, do what you gotta do. With integrity, though. With your code of ethics. Because this Capricorn energy, why now? So, yes, ground in the now, be present. The why then, as in, as you, through the heart space, the portal of your heart, connect with that very fulfilled version, that elder, future, holier, higher version of self. Like, what is their best life living? How is their best life living? Like, looking, feeling, touch it, tease it, bathe, switch it, turn it, leave it, stuff-o-matic. Like, give me all the senses and more. And I mean, like, go big, go big. This is your imagination. I'm being guided to say that to somebody is like, your now, not exclusively, hopefully, but your why now is likely very much informed by what's around, and by default, not exclusively, but by default may lean more towards the practical and pragmatic by default. In the why then, get radical for me. Ooh, I said get radical for me, and my kimono just wants to bust open, like pop titty, like get wild for me, like get unbounded, unleashed, unlimited. She was like, yeah, the kitty wants to come out. Kitty Cat by Beyonce has been coming up a lot lately. I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling it. Yes, if you're not feeling it, let's go, little kitty cat. Like no settling. You gotta really like. I mean, sorry, these are all invitations, but this is about honoring your kitty, the worthiness of you, baby, like the fullness of you. You are priceless. Like I've been getting also like Audrey Hepburn. I've never even seen the movie, but Breakfast at Tiffany's vibes. Never even seen the movie, but you know how like when you see the photos of Audrey, she's serving opulence. Like it's just giving. Like they have my table ready for me with my weekly standing reservation. I don't have to call because they love me, I love them, and I'm her, 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 her. Talk about she, hot tea. Yes, so it's like even the musicality. The microphone's going down. You're getting all the authenticness with this. And this is really, I love how Spirit just uses me as this open example, though, to really illustrate the concepts that I'm channeling in real time, which is also an invitation in your own way to continue joyfully expanding and exploring beyond your comfort zone. Thinking about fulfillment, a full heart, an open heart. And then so the legacy is touching on the why then, as well as with the why them. Think about the communities. Think about the loved ones. Think about the people who could potentially be on sacred earth Gaia, both while you're alive, living ancestor, enjoy it while you're alive, yes. Let alone how you could impact, how you could positively impact life for eternity. Ooh, that is deep. Like, regardless, ideally, folks loving and remembering your name and keeping your memory alive, yet while surrendering the need for, while honoring that as a desire, not being attached to it in the sense of, and if and when we are forgotten in name or persona, still may our impact in some way, shape, or form be positively contributing to those experiencing this human experience that I am now complete with. And so you sharing virtues of integrity, of love, building, co-creating, and leading with an open heart. Having an empire that has love and fulfillment and dignity and integrity and compassion, contribution as parts of its foundation. Things that allow you to grin from a place of peace and smile wide Like when the Grinch's heart exponentially grew 3 times that day. I'm gonna say exponential because it looked more than just, you know. It was exponential because it broke the scale. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So this full moon in Capricorn is truly and beautifully inviting you to infuse slash reinfuse your ambition, your drive, your focus, let alone your goals, intentions, and plans with joy, with love, with play. Why now? Why then? Why them? Legacy, legacy, legacy. Remain, be, and enjoy being loyal to your legacy. And for some of my, I'm gonna, yeah, keep going for it. For some of my fellow like warriors out there, my sacred warriors, my divine warriors who have been through several dark nights of the soul, because you waves and cycles, merry-go-rounds, the spiral, yet spiraling onward and upward. My warriors, you've it's 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 a time in which we've been through so much sugar honey iced tea, and I just saw 222 on the timer in our lives and lifetimes up until this point that, and we've survived and been through so much persecution that yes, remain wise, remain discerning, and when necessary, vigilant. Mm, You know, and I say when necessary, vigilant because we need spaces to turn off. We deserve safe spaces, and the goal is to continue to cultivate that, and continue to call that into your environment more and more. Um, while acknowledging we're going to have spaces beyond safe spaces, spaces beyond the comfort zone, etc., etc. Anywho, back to the Warriors. We've been through so much crap that it's like radically live. Whatever you do, whatever we do, any potential being out there could quote unquote pass judgment or judge us. Like, there's always the potential for that. And there's always going to be room for growth or improvement as well. There is a certain kind of freedom that comes with not giving power to unqualified opinions. And this is not to disrespect people for having opinions and perspectives. Like, no, that is their prerogative. Do your thing. However, it is our prerogative to take what someone says, someone offers, someone writes, someone comments, and then give it power over us to silence us or feel like our entire message or entire existence is invalid or wrong or unwelcome. It's like, ew to that behavior and lack of compassion, potential bullying, ew. So many of us have been through that anyway, and it's kind of just like after a certain point, I'm like this full moon, you see my face, it's just giving like, this is not to say that I don't have insecurities. This is not saying that I don't want to quote unquote come correct or continue to do better. I'm also allowing these moments though more and more where if I'm being guided by spirit to show up and channel a message and lean into the intuition and model for the collective, so be it. Yeah, mad simple. They were just like, so be it. So what's your so be it moment in this now? What is your so be it invitation in regards to building, co-creating, and leading with an open heart? For me, that's showing up in this channeled message, more so vocally expressing my love and appreciation for those I love and appreciate, and smiles, smiling more, enjoying life more, period, but excuse me, not but, and enjoying opportunities to ideate, to co-create, and imagine with other open and resonant beings and souls. We can take our inspiration from many places, let alone conflict if and when it comes up. I'm holding space for and inviting that while balancing these periods of solitude and solace. That Capricorn, like a good balance invitation for Capricorn energy is to take time to actually enjoy oneself and enjoy one's community. To spend time with your sources of inspiration and loved ones so that you are refreshed and renewed in why you do what you do and your why now. Yes, thank you, holiest spirit. Thank you, holiest Capricorn, holiest guides, holiest moon, holiest Luna. Yes, thank you, Holy Spirit. It's like allow yourself to have your why now refreshed and reinformed, recalibrated by a loving and joyful experience with community in whatever platform you communicate and connect with people on to and through. So for some, this could be through real life events and gatherings and meetups. For others, digital combinations. There's no limit. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't, and allow yourself to. Also, if anybody has been going through, reshufflings with friends and friend groups and communities and vibes, you're not alone. Um, Balance your alone time and yes, honoring your desire and need to take care of yourself, and also show up for activities, events, opportunities, invitations that do resonate with you and have a strong possibility of contributing to your fulfillment, let alone joy and play, especially to your fulfillment, and ideally to your sense of growth, curiosity, and expansion as well. Because that living ancestor Capricorn that I keep connecting with um, is smiling, yes, from their place, almost at the top of a mountain, smiling with, yes, gladness and gratitude over the mountain range below, like the mountain range of what was traversed. And yet, the expanded vision, ooh, thank you. And notice how my left eye is itching as I'm talking about expanded vision. Meow, 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 confirmation. I'm getting as if that living ancestor, living Capricorn, like after truly, yes, it's that grin from that state of peace and gratitude. They turn around and then they're smiling wide, heart open smile at their community, at their legacy, at their village, at their tribe. Oh wow. Ooh, I'm feeling a rush in my crown. Give yourself permission to imagine and daydream and allow yourself to connect with longer term visions. And don't worry about future tripping because we don't want to cultivate worry energy. You'll know you're future tripping if you start worrying. This is an invitation and exercise. Ooh, crown itch as soon as I say it. To imagine and visualize. And okay, on the one side is the white. Wow, Goddess, Holy Spirit, you are incredible. Pardon me, I had to say it. Yes. The practical action for your why now is what I channeled before about you gathering in your community right now, getting your cup refilled, refreshed, reconnecting with your purpose, being reinformed why you do what you do. The why then is like that future elder living ancestor self looking out over that mountain range, over the journey of what was traversed thus far. That is the why then. Like, what would have them smiling and fulfilled? What would they be overlooking at that mountain range? And what would be the memories, the movie montage that's kind of coming through for them? And then as we turn around, as the living ancestor, living Capricorn turns around, and we look upon our holiest community, the family, the tribe, the village, that is the why them. That is the why them part of the experience, visualization, meditation. Comment down below if you want me to curate a guided calibration and alignment with this. Because I'm like, this is wild. In the best ways. Pardon me, because I'm even writing it down. I'm like, take notes. And allow yourself to take notes of your brilliance and your downloads right now, because you are setting up your legacy, right? Pardon me, I know I'm super tired and it's showing, and I know this was a bit of a wild roller coaster ride of a reading. And at the same token, we got amazing golden nuggets and prompts that you could either journal on, you can pull cards on, you could meditate on, pray upon, all the above, whatever you feel inspired to do. Allow yourself to connect with these whys. Ooh, whys, let alone why, like question, pluralized. Amazing. Okay, I'm gonna wrap it up because I need some water. The tiredness is hitting like a brick. I did not expect to channel a 30-something minute message at this hour of night, yet this full moon is completely activating Capricorn in full loving support and effect. Allow this channeled message to be a calibration for you and your energy. Allow yourself to engage with this energy in any rituals, any practices, anything that's coming up in relation to these themes now and over the next couple of days of when this transmission finds you. Enjoy, embrace, experience fully. 3434 on the timer. I'm Dil Divine, your friendly neighborhood queer muse, oracle, and soul coach. I thank you so much for tuning in. Allow yourself to also once again hydrate and rest with this full moon. And congratulations on your legacy, your fulfillment, and thank you so much for contributing and sharing all that you do, and for inspiring and welcoming me to share what my soul and the Holy Spirit is guiding me to share. I can't wait to see what you share next. All right, I'll see y'all soon. Bye, Love Tribe.